Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jay Renee. Thank you for being here. I pray all is well with you and your family in this time that we're going through. Today we're going to be talking about boundaries and putting them in place. Nobody's the captain of your ship but you. This is something that I'm feeling uncomfortable with. That's like someone hurting you, and you continue to tell them, hey, this is hurting me. When you say this that hurts. When you do this, that hurts. You're able to put boundaries in place and let them know that, and if they cross those boundaries, then you're able to be in control, and you need to let them know that that is not okay. Line down that you put in place, where people can cross and where they can't. Have someone want you to do something at work that you know that is unethical. You might have a friend that wants you to do something that's totally out of your character. What do you do about that? You have those boundaries in place that will not let them step over or cross that line, because it's not their place and mistreat you, or just to go overboard. Stop allowing people to do that to you. You stop saying yes. Stop being a yes person. You will continue to be hurt because you are not stopping them. If you say don't do that no more and they continue to do it, then you need to just sever that tie. You need to cut them off. You need to cut them off. It could be your children. Maybe they're on drugs and they continue to use those drugs, and you continue to take care of them. You continue to allow them to get away with things. You continue to pay their bills. You don't give them consequences. Then you need to follow through with that. Follow through what you said. Quit giving so many opportunities for them to cross those lines. If you're in a relationship and that person keeps mentally or emotionally or physically abusing you, and you keep saying, I'ma go, I'ma leave, and you never leave, then that, and I know sometimes it's easy said than done. It might be kids involved, or you might just be scared to leave. But work your way through getting help. Work your way through getting counseling. Work your way through getting better for yourself. Finding a place to go. You can say no. Today is a great day to learn the word no. It is a wonderful day to learn the word no. And I'm not saying don't ever do anything for anybody. I'm not saying don't ever be a good friend and help a friend out. I'm not saying that. But if you are this person that don't have any boundaries because you're making yourself miserable, no one else is making you miserable. No one else is the blame for how you're feeling because you haven't put boundaries in place. That is your responsibility. That is your job to love yourself enough to have those boundaries. It's your duty to help your own self out. And so today, you want to stop blaming other people for you saying yes. So, today is time to put a line down. If you have a friend, if you have a husband, if you have someone that is not willing to not cross those lines, and they keep hurting you. If you're telling someone that they're hurting you and they keep doing it, then what needs to take place? Boundaries. If you are telling someone, hey, that really hurt, please don't do that again, and they do it again, what do you think you need to do? They need a consequence. They need to have a consequence, because they're not going to believe you if you keep allowing them to do it. They're going to keep doing it until you say, you know what, I've had enough. I've had enough. You've crossed the line too many times, and today is it. We are no longer friends, or if it's your spouse, y'all might need to get counseling or really sit down and talk about the things that are being said or the things are being done. Not just to you, but maybe to him. Maybe you're doing it to someone else. Maybe you're crossing the boundary lines for someone else. Your friend might say, hey, that really hurt my feelings, but you continue to do it. Maybe you making jokes in front of other people and thinking it's funny about them, and they're saying that hurt me, but you continue to do it. We are responsible for our own self, for our own body, for our own mind, our own thoughts. We are responsible for that. And if someone is doing something to you, or if you're doing something that you don't want to do, then today is a good day to start. If you can't stop doing this, then we're done. That doesn't mean that you don't love the people. That don't mean that you don't love your friends, don't love your family. Don't allow people to continue to do what you don't like. And then you are hurt and they laughing like it's funny. Or they going on because they think it is no big deal. And also, people are not mind readers. If you're feeling a certain kind of way, but you never said anything, then that's not on them. That's on you. Because you got to be able to communicate. People got to be able to have those hard conversations sometimes, all the time. You have to be able to have hard conversations. Does that mean that it has to go overboard, that you got to fight, that you got to cuss each other out, that, it's just totally out of line? If you have somebody that is like that goes there, then you don't need to be friends with them anyway. Then you need to pull back. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to say, look, I'm through, I'm done, I'm whatever. Just don't say nothing. Some people don't allow you to have those conversations. Some people are just very angry. They're very rude. They're very mean. They mean-hearted. And some people you just cannot talk to about the way that they're treating you. Some people you just gotta hey, I just can't deal with it. And maybe they'll come around and maybe they won't. But this boundary, they not crossing anymore. And so it is very important that you do that. Stop being a yes person. If you have boundaries, use them. If you don't, put boundaries in place. And really evaluate your friendships, your relationships. Evaluate them. Evaluate yourself. Start with you first. Because maybe you're that person that likes, like I said earlier, that likes to cross those boundaries. Maybe you're the person that maybe you have been through a whole lot of things in your life and you just don't give a care. That would be a nice way to say that. You just don't care. And so you're willing to push people buttons. You want to see if you can continue to do this, so to see if they will leave your life. You will continue to push the buttons to see if you can push them away. You will continue to say those things to see if they will run out of your life. And then when they go, then you be like, I knew they weren't going to stay no way. I knew they was going to leave. But you pushed them. You pushed them. And so maybe it's time to reevaluate your own thoughts, your own life, your own boundaries, even for yourself. Even for yourself. What are your boundaries? What are you going to allow to happen? What are you not going to allow to happen? Yes, people make mistakes. That is so understandable. People make mistakes. But to make the mistakes over and over again, it's not a mistake. They meant to push those limits. They meant to cross the boundaries. And so you got to love yourself enough, even if you the boundary pusher, even if you that person, today is a great day to stop pushing boundaries. If they are crossing boundaries, then they need to be stopped. And that might sound harsh, but the harsh part is if you're hurting and they're good with that. That's the harsh part. That's the reality part about it. And you don't have to be mean. You ain't got to go cussing nobody out. You won't have to do none of that. You can just say, we're going to stop here. Until you can stop crossing this boundary, then we're not going to have any communication. Our friendship is on the line. And if they really care about you, if they really love you, they're going to want to sit down and have an honest conversation. They're going to want to sit down and really see what is going on and why they're even wanting to push those boundaries. If they love you and they care about you. If they don't, then it's time to do something different so that you won't be put in these situations. And if you are, you will know how to deal with the situations at hand. Want to know, what do you think about boundaries? Do you think it's a joke? Do you think, what is your opinion? Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my content. And I thank you for joining me today, and I want you to have a great day. Bye-bye.